So today I'm at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and oh my gosh, I'm super excited because they have Pantheon, which is an amazing looking Intamin launch coaster. So that's mainly what I'm excited for. Other than that, they have awesome B&Ms, and yeah, it's gonna be a nice park. They like to say it's the most beautiful theme park so far. Yeah, pretty beautiful. So let's go in and ride some roller coasters. All right, we made it in. Definitely gonna be busy today. That's gonna be not so great, but let's go to whatever roller coaster we find first, I guess. So let's go somewhere. And I guess the first roller coaster will be Loch Ness Monster, a 1978 Aero Looper. So let's go ride it. Alright, just got off of Loch Ness Monster. Oh my gosh, it's a really, really good arrow. It's one of the better arrows existing. It's very, very, very smooth. That's probably because Premier Rides refurbished it in like 2023. That refurbishment definitely helped a lot because that is so smooth. The layout is actually awesome. I love the first drop and then like the hill going up and then the turn going over like the kids area there. Oh, it's so good. They also have like a really cool theming piece where like on the first turn there's like a ripped up train from Loch Ness Monster. It's like, oh, we caught a Loch Ness Monster. It's so cool. I love when parks do that. Like on Adventure Express when like there's a crashed train that monkeys are taking over. So yeah, Loch Ness Monster was very awesome. I love that coaster. I do wish the Helix was a little bit faster. It's kind of very slow. Other than that, it's really good. I like it. And now it is probably time for Griffin, a B&M dive coaster built in 2007. And this is probably like the most massive roller coaster ever built. Like, I mean, besides from Fury and stuff, but like 10 seats across is just insane. The track is like insanely massive. Everything about this thing is so massive. It's like 200 feet tall. Crazy. Anyway, so let's go ride a very, very large coaster.
Thank you, and enjoy your day.
Alright, just got off of Griffin and oh my gosh, it's so good. Definitely my favorite dive coaster. It beats SheiKra. It's almost exactly the same as SheiKra, except it has an extra Immelman after the mid-course brake run, which SheiKra doesn't have, which I think improves the ride. Also, it has 2 more seats on each row, which makes it look so impressive. I love it so much. Everything about this ride is so good. It's smooth, you get good airtime because it doesn't have vest restraints like the new ones. It's awesome. I love it. The splashdown is also super impressive to watch. Everything about this coaster is very impressive and awesome, and it's very fun to ride. So I love Griffin so much. Man, this part of the park really reminds me of Silver Dollar City, like exact replica. Crazy. Oh my gosh, exactly Silver Dollar City. I love it. Now it is time for a 2017 wooden coaster, Invader. So let's go on a kind of family GCI. Alright, just got off of Invader, and that is exactly how I wish Zambezi Zinger was. Smooth, comfortable, fun, good airtime, amazing. Even though this one's more similar to Prowler than Zambezi Zinger, but it's kind of a small scale GCI like Zambezi Zinger, so that's what I'm comparing it to. It's really good, I love it so much. I wish Zambezi Zinger was more comfortable, it would be so good, but yeah, Zambezi Zinger. Anyway, enough talking about Worlds of Fun. This one's really fun. It has some good pops of airtime. It's actually like halfway family thrill coaster. It's awesome. It's very smooth, except the first turn after the lift hill, which is like ungodly rough, which is really weird. So yeah, I love Invader. Now it is time for Alpengeist, a crazy B&M invert that's almost 200 feet tall, which is absolutely insane. 195 feet. 5 more feet, it's a hypercoaster. And this thing is insane. It's just massive, and we'll see how it is. So let's go on Alpengeist. Alpengeist is just insane. Oh my gosh, like going like 70 miles an hour on a B&M invert feels like the limit for those. It's crazy. And then like after the jump, it's like bam, you go into the Immelman, and then bam, the loop is actually not that intense, and then bam into like the Cobra roll, which is insane. Like the whip on that thing is like the most whip you would ever get on any coaster. Like it just like whips through that thing, and then after the Cobra roll, you kind of like rise up into the brake run and then snap and then like slam to a stop, which is crazy. Then you're like, whoa, what happened to me? And then you just kind of go into the 0G roll nicely. I like it. Oh my gosh. And then you get like foot choppers at the end of the snow and stuff. Oh my gosh, that thing is crazy. I love that thing so much. That is definitely one of the more intense coasters in this world. It's crazy, oh my gosh. Now it is time for Dark Coaster. The theming is absolutely amazing from the outside. I heard the theming isn't that great from the inside, so let's go ride Dark Coaster, an Intamin straddle coaster that opened in 2023. I love straddle coasters. Wavebreaker is awesome, so we'll see how this one is. Well, that was disappointing. Oh my gosh. The theming outside is so much better, and then the queue line is really good. And then you go in the ride, and then it's literally just a cotton ball cloud that's lit up green, and maybe some spirit Halloween ghosts, and that's just about it, you know? That's just about it. Yeah, very bad ride. This ride itself is fine. I still prefer wave breakers, straddle coasters, but man, I was thinking the theming was going to be a little bit better, but that was like probably the worst theming I've ever seen in my life. Better have no theming than whatever that was. So yeah, Dark Coaster, Busch Gardens, please enhance the theming on that. That's awful. And now it is time for a new for 2025 B&M Big Bad Wolf, the Wolf's Revenge. So it's a B&M family invert like Phoenix Rising at Busch Gardens Tampa, or so there's some in China, so we'll see how it is. Alright, just got off of Big Bad Wolf, the Wolf's Revenge, and it's definitely a way big improvement from Phoenix Rising at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Yeah, I don't know what went wrong with this. Also, the layout on this is longer and better. So yeah, that's good. It's also like the only B&M coaster I can think of two lift hills, so that's awesome. Also, the theming is really cute. I love the theming. Yeah, it's fine, but they still need to fix a little bit of a roughness issue. That's still a little jittery, so please, B&M, you're working on it, but it's still not good. And now it is time for Verbolten. Oh, I'm super excited. It's a 2012 Zero launch coaster thing. I always thought it was a lot newer than 2012. Like, I always thought it was like 2014 or something. Weird. Anyway, so let's go on beautiful Zero. I'm super excited. Alright, just got off of Verbolten. Oh yeah, it's awesome. I love Zeros. Oh, it's so fun. It's so smooth. The restraints are amazingly comfortable. The surprises in the building is fun. Also, the layout in the building is surprisingly intense. I did not think it was going to be that intense, but wow, it has some forces in the building. Whoa. I like rising up and then diving down into like the river thing. That's awesome. The color scheme is awesome. Like, I would never think green and gray would look good, but it really does look great. So far my favorite in the park, but probably not for long because Pantheon is up next. So let's go to Pantheon. And here in the seating pavilion was a drop tower in the past, which is crazy to think about. It was called Mock Tower, even though it wasn't made by Mock, so I think it's a ripoff. Anyway, yeah, it was really cool. Sad I didn't get to ride it, but you know, apparently it wasn't that great. But I feel like they should put a star flyer here. That would be amazing. Please, Busch Gardens, you guys need a star flyer. And now it is time for what everybody's been waiting for, Pantheon. A 2022 Intamin launch coaster, and it looks just amazing. Look at how beautiful the spike is. Oh, wow. So amazing. Look at that. Awesome. Anyway, let's take Pantheon for a ride. So, let's go. Five amazing rides on this masterpiece called Pantheon. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Actually, this might be the best coaster in the SeaWorld chain. I'm sorry, Gwazi, but this one is amazing. It's so good. Like, the hang time on the stall and the first inversion is amazing. The air time on the top hat is amazing. The outer bank has awesome forces. Everything about this coaster is so good. The spike is one of the better spikes, especially in the back. You go really far up that spike. The trains are so comfortable. And like, there is no dead spot on this freaking coaster. There's like, it's always non-stop. Definitely my favorite coaster at Busch Gardens, and probably my favorite coaster in the SeaWorld chain. It's crazy, it's awesome, I love it. Anyway, now it is time for a premiere ride, Skyrocket 2, called Tempesto. I don't know what a Tempesto is, but let's go ride it. Just got off of Tempesto. That's a Skyrocket 2 out, right? Yeah, those comfort collars are like sharp, they hurt your neck. every time I talk about a Skyrocket 2, I'm like, comfort colors suck, because they do. So funny. Anyway, it's a Skyrocket 2. Whatever they were thinking of, like the vertical drop and then like a non-inverting loop. It's cool and all, but like, you know, execution not that great, especially with the trains. I mean, the track and everything is perfect. The ride itself is so smooth. It's awesome. Just the trains are like really ruin the ride. I wish they made them better. And also the Skyrocket 2s are slightly better in the front than in the back. I just rode it in the back now. That was quite painful. But like the front, they're all right because the forces are way different. They don't like to staple you, and also like the comfort colors don't really bother you as much in the front. So I would recommend riding it in the front. But yeah, please Premier, update your trains. I mean, they did on Alpenfury now, so hopefully those are better. And now it is time for Apollo's Chariot, the first ever B&M hypercoaster. It opened in 1999, same year as Raging Bull. I love Raging Bull, so let's see how Apollo's Chariot is. Alright, just got off of Apollo's Chariot, and it's okay B&M. It runs slightly slow. I mean, if they trimmed it a little bit less on for the return run, it might be better, but yeah, it's alright. I think Raging Bull is probably better. It's good. It gives weak floater air time. It's kind of fun. It's fast. The last element is awesome though. Like, you feel like the ride's almost over because it hits some straight track and then it just like drops down like one of the bigger drops on the ride into the brake run. It's awesome. I love that. They're like so unexpected. Like the first time I rode it, I did not know about that, and then it's like, whoa, that's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, Apollo's Chariot's good. Now it is time for Finnegan's Flyer, a S&S Scream and Swing. Now, I always thought this was one of the bigger ones, but this one looks small. And I think it is the same like Valley Fair and Cedar Point. So yeah, it's a small Scream and Swing. I always thought it was like the big ones like at SeaWorld San Antonio and stuff. So who knows? Anyway, let's go ride Finnegan's Flyer. Alright, just got off of Finnegan's Flyer. Yep, it's one of the smaller ones. They're still really, really good. I love the smaller Scream and Swings. Actually, this one might be better than the one at Cedar Point and Valley Fair for some reason. I think the cycle's slightly longer. Also, it's like kind of cool to look at that, even though that's kind of icky, but yeah. Finnegan's Flyer, fun. Also, another thing is that the air tank is under the station. Usually it's like on the side right here. So, weird, but yeah, it's alright. I like it. And with that, that's all for today at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Oh yeah, it's definitely the best Busch Gardens and definitely the best park in the SeaWorld chain. Yeah, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg is awesome. It's great. It's awesome. They also have single rider lines on some of the B&Ms, which is amazing. Every park should have them, and any park that does have them is great in my book. I love single rider lines. They have great collection of roller coasters, Griffin, and you know, Pantheon, and it's awesome. I love Busch Gardens. It's great. And for it being the most beautiful park in the world, that's a stretch. I mean, maybe in the US, but you know, I can think of like Silver Dollar City and stuff that might be more beautiful than this park. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful park, but I don't know if it's the most beautiful. Anyway, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and coaster it.